guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Megan Esme. If you're new, then welcome for your first time, and if this is your first video, then welcome, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. In today's video, we have got a what I eat in a day for weight loss. Obviously, if you've been following my channel, you know I've lost 4 stone and I'm committed to getting to my weight loss goal. So, you know, I'd like another £10 or so, maybe even another stone. But let's see. If you're interested in coming along with me for the day to find out about my lovely, yummy, filling food, then please keep watching. So I'm going to start with the classic poached egg on toast because I was going to do something else, but I'm going to save that for a bit later for a little snack. A little snacky snack. So I'm going to start with the poached eggs, and I'm going to teach you how to do a poached egg perfectly. Now let's get the boiling water in our pan, and we're going to whack that up to number 6 because we want to get that water bubbling, bubbling, bubbling. Here is my lovely eggs. I saw these ones at Tesco's and I just fancied them because look how yellow they look in the picture. We'll find out if it's deceiving. We will find out. And then I've just got some wholemeal bread. So this morning I am going to have 2 slices because I is hungry. So I decided obviously this morning I'm going to do a what I eat in a day video. And I was literally so hungry, and I was thinking, but you've got to do your makeup, girl. Like, you've got to look presentable. You can't be, you know, putting yourself out there looking a bit too morning-y, can you? You know, no makeup and all that. So here I am, and that's why I'm so hungry. That's why I'm having 2 slices, because I had to wait because I was doing my face. I do try to just have 1 slice of toast usually, but if I'm having a really hungry day and I feel like I need a little bit more fuel, then I will have 2 slices. And I also avoid butter like the plague, like literally. I love Lurpak. It's literally the butter of dreams. I love Lurpak on white bread. Oh my God. But we are being good. We're being healthy. We're going to come out this lockdown. We're going to be slim, slim, slim. And we're going to be going out and looking all sexy and beautiful. So that's why we're steering clear of that butter. I like to set a 2-minute timer, and here they are. They're on a really low heat. Oh, we're getting a bit steamed up. Let me just wipe that. Keep it on low. So number 1 or number 2, because these need to be still. They just need to sit in the water and come along, and they will be perfect. I promise you. I do think it's a good little trick to have like a more filling breakfast, because then you're tempted to eat less throughout the day, and it's going to help you, you know, not consume as many calories. So think about having... Oh, the toast is ready. I did pop it back down just for another second because I do like it a bit more well done. Maybe another second. And then our eggs, I've literally got 10 seconds left. So we've got to be quick, 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 quick. Because if not, they'll get overdone and then we won't like them as much. So here are my lovely poached eggs. Let's give it a little test. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Oh, this one's a bit more firm. You can have that happen sometimes. It depends on the freshness of the eggs. Obviously, these come out the same pack, so technically they should have the same freshness, but it can happen, guys. But yeah, 2 minutes and they should be runny and lovely. I literally have egg on toast like every single day of my life. Got to get that protein, didn't you? Occasionally, I fancy just a little kick with it, so I just like to mix a tiny bit of chilli sauce in with the egg yolk. I don't know if people think that's weird, but I just think it's really, really tasty and really, really yummy. I'm gonna go on about my day now, and I will check back in with you in a short while, and we'll look at what we're going to have for lunch. I feel like I'm not going to be hungry for lunch though. So now for a scrumptious tea, because I'm British and, you know, got to stay hydrated and all of that. So I'm now making my brew. I have just got semi-skimmed milk, which is annoying because I do actually like the red milk or oat milk, but run out and I, so gonna have to, oh God, I just got caught in the cupboard. That is ridiculous. So unfortunately, we have just got the old school green top milk, but that's okay. But yeah, top tip, love to fill up on tea. It helps me eat less throughout the day, and who doesn't want to be warm and cozy with a brew in their belly. So that is me. I like to leave the tea bag in for like 20 seconds. Make sure that it's had enough time to brew. And then just a dash of milk. I don't have any sugar, I don't have any sweetener. This is too milky for me. It's because I was looking at the camera when I was doing it, so. But it's okay, because we can just push that tea bag around a bit and it'll all come together. Oh, I love a cup of tea. Do you know what? I love it boiling hot. There is nothing worse than a luke tea. Don't know lukewarm tea. No, thank you. So, right, I am going to go drink me brew now, and I'll check in with you in a short while, and we'll have another healthy meal idea. And do you know what, actually? I might throw a little surprise in there. Well, it's not going to be a surprise because I'm going to tell you what it is, but I might actually make a healthy version of scones. If I don't do it, I'm going to crop this bit out, but I am going to do it because I'm feeling motivated today. I am feeling like we want healthy meal ideas, and that's what I'm going to give you. So I'm going to make sure I've got all my ingred, and then I will be back shortly and we'll see what's happening next. Doesn't look like we're getting dressed today, guys. It looks like we're chilling in our lovely dressing gown all day, and we're going to be cosy and lovely, and I can't be arsed. I just can't be arsed to get dressed. Got my face done though. You got to look somewhat presentable, you know, in case the postman rocks up and wants to see me. He does want to see me quite often because you've got to treat yourself throughout this lockdown, ain't ya? So now I'm going to make a little snacky snack, my little lunch. I have got some jumbo king prawns. I freeze these in the freezer, and I just cook them in the frying pan just to give them like a, what kind of flavour? Like a smoky, like sort of smoky, but you'll see what I'm going to do. And then I just use, which is one white pitta, which is also fresh out the freezer. And then if you want to, you can also add a tiny bit of salad. So I've got a little bit of salad left over from last night's dinner. There is cellophane on there, by the way, it ain't gonna fall out. A tiny bit of chili sauce. So if you're interested in seeing my prawn pitta, then please keep watching. So just to run through the ingred. So obviously we talked about the prawns, we talked about the pitta, we talked about the salad, but I like to use seasonings on my prawns as well. So I've got this smoky Cajun seasoning, which I love. This goes amazing on chicken too. And then also I'm gonna just add a little tiny bit of garlic as well. Not too much because you will spoil it if you go crazy, unless you're a garlic fanatic. And then also just some salt and some pepper. I also spray a little bit of fry light in the pan. If not, you can actually just use a bit of water. It just works. There's no need to make this oily. You can do if you want, you can use oil, you can use butter, but we're trying to get slim, so we're gonna use water today. So our water is bubbling away, and now I'm just gonna pour the prawns in. They are all stuck together because they're frozen, but don't worry guys, it's all gonna come together. So I've put my seasonings in a little dish, and then I'm just gonna add some salt, and then also some pepper I'll do at the end. So I'll just dash these in now so they fry off in the lovely seasoning. So while it's cooking, I'm gonna get my plate and stuff out and put my salad on it, just so we're all prepared, and you know, we can get this down us because we're hungry. So I've got my pitta. I'm just gonna pop this. Sorry, the kettle's boiling. We're cooking away. It's all going crazy. I'm just popping my pitta in the toaster. It's all in there. Let's pop that. Why isn't it working? I haven't plugged it in. Right, well maybe it would help, girl. Plug the thing in. Get that down. I'm so excited about this. I've got my lovely salad ready. I've got a little bit of feta there, which I will sprinkle. And then my prawns are coming along absolutely lovely. It really works doing it in water because in the end the water just evaporates and they crisp off, and then they're just so tasty. I'm boiling the kettle because me and my little dog are gonna have a cup of tea. By the way, if you're gonna give your dog tea, don't give it milk, and don't also put in, don't give them normal tea bags. They've got to be decaf because the caffeine can make them go crazy. Need to wipe that lens, it's getting a bit smoky. It literally smells so good. If you're cooking these from frozen like I have, just make sure you have them on a high heat. So you see that's the highest heat. And just make sure they're thoroughly cooked, because obviously where they're frozen, we need to make sure they're completely cooked through. a lovely, nutritious, filling lunch. I'm going to pop out for a walk in a bit, come back, make my healthy scones, although we're not going to binge on them, we're only having one, and then we'll see what's in store for dinner. I just realised throughout that whole film when I cut my bun out, so you couldn't see me properly. Good afternoon, I am back and I'm ready to get going with them scones because I've been sitting fantasising about them, and I'm thinking about making up my own version of clotted cream and using a healthy jam, a skinny jam, but I'll show you that all properly. For the main scones, I'm just going to run through the ingredients. So you're going to need 100 grams of self-raising flour. So I really like this flour for baking, it just seems to be the best. Quite a keen baker, so just listen to me, follow my advice and use this flour. 1 teaspoon of the good old baking powder. Get them bad boys rising, get a bit of air in there, and that baking powder just seems to work, doesn't it? Baking soda, I got baking soda. Then you're going to need 1 tablespoon of granulated sweetener. This is just going to give it that sweetness without the naughtiness of sugar. This is where you're going to substitute your butter. So I have got fat-free fromage frais, and you're going to need 4 tablespoons of this, and this will bind the dough together. So this is what you're going to need for the actual scones themselves, and let's get cracking. I've also got some vanilla extract because I was going to drip a little bit of that in there, so we might add that in too. Add a little bit of flavour. You notice I've reapplied my lips because I've eaten it all off. We're going to make these healthy scones now, and this is my first attempt, by the way. This is a little experiment, so let's see how it goes. Here's all my ingredients. So we're going to start by putting your dry ingredients together. So that's your baking soda, baking powder, your self-raising flour and your sweetener. And then afterwards what we'll do is we'll add the fromage frais and the vanilla essence in because they're more moist. If we start with the sweetener, so in here we're going to be putting 1 tablespoon of this sweetener. So here is a lovely big heaped tablespoon. I'm going to just drop that in the bowl there. So I've got out my beloved scales for this. These scales are so beautiful. I really love them. So let's try and get this right. 100 grams. That is literally it. Just that. Oh my goodness, it's going everywhere. Crazy. So that's what about 100 grams are going to look like. And I'm just going to pop them in the bowl also. That in the bowl, not them, that. A teaspoon of baking powder, baking soda. I got baking soda. Drop that in. That's going to make them bad boys rise. I'm going to add vanilla essence just to give it that touch of flavour. And this is going to be a teaspoon. Bang that in there. And now we're going to mix this together. Should have probably mixed it before I added the vanilla essence, just realised. By the way, my hands are clean, by the way, just saying. In case anyone's concerned. So I'm just literally mixing this all together. Now I'm going to add 4 tablespoons of fromage frais. This is so good for you. It's got hardly any sugar in and also no fat in at all. And this is what's going to substitute our butter. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Just going to pop a little bit more in because the spoon had surplus on it which didn't fall off, and I wanted to make sure that the ingredients are as accurate as possible. And then I'm just going to mix this together. So the sun looks like it's going down, but it shouldn't be because it's only 3 o'clock. So why does the sun look like it's going down? Why is it escaping us? But they do look really good. Like, I am actually quite impressed with them. Just take a little look. They look quite good. I'm really interested to see what they're going to be like, actually. I've not even made normal scones before, so this is a new experience, but nevertheless, I'm excited and I envisage that they are going to be tasty. So let's go over here. Pop them on the side because, you know what, I ain't got too many arms. pop them in there. Oh my God, 15 minutes, babes, and we'll be together. We've just got to get and make that cream now. Healthy cream, that is. We have a nice, clean, tidy workstation. Now, I'm just gonna get some bits out the fridge and we're gonna make the cream. The healthy cream. We're gonna make the healthy cream. No idea what this is gonna be like, but we'll have an honest taste test very soon. Now, to make your healthy cream, all you're gonna need is 25 grams of light Philadelphia and 15 grams of your fromage frais and 1 tablespoon of sweetener. I'm gonna freestyle this because you can do this how you want. You can get it as thick as you want by adding more of the light Philadelphia and as sweet as you want by adding more sweetener. So I'm gonna freestyle it. So I've mixed this together until I've got the consistency I want. You'll see it is very, very thick. Hey. So I'm excited now to get them scones out the oven and have a little looky. So these are looking good. Here we have our gorgeous healthy scones. Don't they just look scrummy? They actually smell really good. I'm quite shocked. So I did my taste test a couple of minutes ago. Well, like 5 minutes ago. Then I popped them back in because I thought maybe they need a bit more crisping off. Just because I didn't want them to be as doughy. So in total, my cooking time was 25 minutes, just so you know. So they did have longer than I originally said. So here is my fake cream. Lastly, I've got a low sugar raspberry jam here, which is by the Skinny Food Company. So you can buy these in Morrison's and there's only 7 calories per serving. And it's made with sweetener instead of sugar. Let's make one of these bad boys up. Which bit do I want first? I'm actually really impressed with how these turned out. Look how good they look. Oh my God. I'm actually quite shocked how good that is. Do you know what makes it? That fake cream. I'm so impressed with myself. To the extent that I'm actually going to go and have another one. I'm actually going to go and have another one because they are so, so good. I'm going to pick a tiny one. Oh my God. Please make these. They are amazing. And literally, the fake cream and the jam just come out amazingly. I'm literally well impressed. So honestly, 10 out of 10 recommend. So proud of myself for doing them lovely scones and also for, you know, sticking to being a good girl because it's easy to pick up that cream, isn't it, when you're actually in the shop and it's just easy. But this was just as easy. You've only got mixed Philadelphia and some fromage frais. Oh, lovely. But yeah, so I'm going to pop out for a healthy walk and then I'll be back for a healthy dinner and that will conclude our day. So if you haven't by this point, please subscribe and thank you for continuing to watch and stay tuned for my dinner, which won't be too long. Evening, guys. The oven is on again, you'll be happy to know. It's time for feeding time at the zoo again. I've put the oven on 200 degrees and we're going to be having jacket potato with salad and salmon with paprika on it. So I'm going to start by washing the jackets and popping them in the microwave for 10 minutes. I'm not going to film it because I'm sure everyone knows how to pop something in the microwave. And I will show you when I'm preparing the salmon. So here is my salad that I prepared earlier. I will show you it properly when it's on the table, just because my brother's not having cheese at the moment, so I've just popped that on there like that, but I'll let him dish his salad up and then I'll sprinkle the good cheese all over it. I do like feta cheese and I do like to have it with my salad. If you're being super healthy though, you might want to just cut the cheese out because obviously we all know cheese isn't the best of the best for you. And I will just drizzle a little bit of light mayo over it too. So So the jacket potatoes are now in the oven, and so is the salmon. So because the jacket potatoes have been in the microwave for 10 minutes, they're not going to need too long in the oven now. So they'll be the perfect time that the salmon needs, so they can both go in together. So they're going to be in there for about 35 to 40 minutes. So I'll check back in about 35, see if they're done, and if it's not quite done, then I'll just leave it in for another 5 to 10 minutes. After them scones, I'm actually not even hungry, you know, they filled me up so much. So I'm just going to get myself a nice cold drink now while I wait for my dinner. Hopefully them scones are going to go down to give me some room to get that salad down me and that fish. I do love salmon. Salmon, jacket and salad. Oh, lovely dinner. Just in terms of calories for your dinner, your jacket potato is around 150 calories. I would say your salmon fillet is around 200 calories, and then your salad is next to nothing. Like call it 100 calories, if that, to be fair. But I do load my plate up with salad, so it's got to add up a little bit, but it's hard to make salad add up because it's literally nothing. But obviously the cheese is where you are going to bring some calories in. So as I said earlier, if you're being super strict, try and cut the cheese out. But yes, so this meal, we're looking at about a 500 calorie meal, and it's very healthy, very filling and very good for you. I'm now, just while I wait, going to treat myself to one of these little Huns. It's a strawberry daiquiri. It's only got 4% alcohol, which is fine because we don't want to be trolleyed. But it's strawberry and lime juice, and it's completely natural with just a little bit of white rum in it. So this isn't too bad for us because it's just natural sugar and a little tiny bit of alcohol, because we know they ain't putting much alcohol in these things. So let's give this a go. That is actually phenomenal. It tastes like ice pole. Oh my god. Tastes like holiday. Tastes like summer. Oh, that is so good. Do you know what? It'd be better with a ton of ice in it. Oh, and a straw. Just while I'm still here, these are 4 for £5. So really good price too. And they're so convenient and just so tasty. So cheers to that. Everything's coming along nicely in here. I really like my jackets where they're like super crispy on the outside. Not going to check the fish because too much of a pro to know that everything's going well. But yeah, I've just got out of the bath, by the way. Actually finally got dressed in some loungewear, of course, because we're not getting full-blown dressed today. And I lied to you earlier. I said I was going to go for a walk and I didn't, but I'm going to go soon. So got to keep telling the truth, ain't ya? Hi guys, so I've just finished my dinner. I'm so full and I'm feeling kind of sleepy, so I've come up here just to get my micellar water and get my makeup off and just to start unwinding this evening. Hope you enjoyed my video today and coming along with me to see the different healthy meal options that I had for you, and you know, seeing me eat them bad boys and enjoying myself. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and drop a comment in the comments box below to let me know that you're watching. And of course, please don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.